In Guam, a military base picks up a threatening signal. Alien life forms based off the designs of Galaga attack. The soldiers try to fight back, but are easily taken out. One soldier, Affian Crockett, gets taken by the aliens. Cooper brings Brenner into the Oval Office to show him the Galaga aliens attacking. Later, Brenner drives his van home to find Ludlow, Josh Gad, in there. Ludlow brings Brenner back to his home where he says that the aliens are sending creatures with classic video game designs to attack. Ludlow received a message using manipulated footage of 1980s icons like Ronald Reagan and Madonna to explain their plans. Since they perceived the items in the time capsule as a declaration of war, they are using the video games as a challenge, giving the people of Earth 3 rounds to fight back, or it's game over for everyone. They also show that the soldier they took was a trophy. They show the video to Cooper and determine that the next attack will happen in India. Sure enough, the aliens attack the Taj Mahal, and they take an Indian man as a trophy as well. Brenner and Ludlow are brought in to train soldiers to fight back by showing them how to play these games, to which Admiral Porter, Brian Cox, objects. Violet shows Brenner and Ludlow that the pixels are taken down by strong light beams. Cooper is with his wife Jane Krakowski, at a bakery when his assistant comes in to tell him that the next attack will happen in London. Everyone heads to London to meet with Corporal Hill, Sean Bean. The soldiers brace for attack as the creatures from Centipede attack. Brenner tells the men to shoot for the head and anticipate the pattern, but they have no luck. Brenner and Ludlow take over with permission from Cooper, and they blast away at the Centipede. The final boss makes its way into town and nearly devours a boy until Brenner blasts it away for good. The aliens send a message using the Fantasy Island guys to congratulate Earth on their victory, and they give them the duck hunt dog as a trophy, but remind them that they, aliens, are leading 2-1. It is learned that the next attack will happen in New York City. Needing more help, Ludlow and Cooper agree that they need someone else to help them. Brenner, Cooper, and Violet go to a prison to find Eddie, Peter Dinklage, a bitter and hardened criminal who got busted for adding charges to phone bills. He still taunts Brenner and makes self-serving demands in exchange for his help, among them a private island for himself, never paying taxes again, and a meeting with Serena Williams and Martha Stewart. Cooper agrees to let him out of prison, but only with the no taxes agreement. The team goes to New York to discover that the next boss is Pac-Man. Violet presents the guys with 4 cars based off the ghosts in Pac-Man, with the 4th car driven by the game's creator Toru Iwatani, Dennis Akiyama. When the team gets downtown Manhattan, where Pac-Man is chomping through everything, Iwatani tries to appeal to Pac-Man's good side by talking to him like a father. Unfortunately, this gets his hand chomped and pixelated. The remaining 3 chase after Pac-Man. He eats a power pellet, giving him 10 seconds to be able to eat the ghosts, and he eats Ludlow's car as he jumps out. Eddie hits the first Pac-Man after catching up to him quickly. The second one also gets taken out by Eddie. The third causes him to drive into the water. Brenner chases him near a parking garage, where Pac-Man finds another power pellet. Brenner counts down and drives backward through a parking garage. At the last second, the power pellet wears off and gives Brenner a chance to defeat Pac-Man, and they're given Q-Bird as a trophy. The team has a ball held for them as thanks for their heroics. Brenner asks Violet to be his date, and she stuns him when she arrives in a green dress. Eddie brings Serena Williams, who only showed up because she was promised an island. After Brenner spends time with Violet, the aliens send another message saying the rules have been violated, and they will launch a full-scale attack momentarily. Marty finds Eddie and sees that his shades that were fished out of the water contained cheat codes, which allowed him to beat Pac-Man, and also explains how he beat Brenner and Donkey Kong. Eddie flees, and Maddie is taken by the aliens as Violet watches. Q-Bert tells the heroes that the aliens were peaceful until they felt threatened by the time capsule. They realize they have to go to the ship and stop the aliens. The aliens bring down more video games upon Washington, D.C., including Frogger and Defender. Brenner, Violet, and Q-Bert gear up and are joined by Cooper, while Ludlow stays behind to fight. One of the aliens takes the form of Lady Lisa, Ashley Benson, to Ludlow's joy. However, she still fights him until he says he only wants to love her. She drops her swords, and they kiss. Eddie comes to fight and apologizes for ditching the team. Brenner, Violet, Cooper and Q-Bert get brought up to the ship, where Brenner faces his biggest challenge, Donkey Kong. The ape rolls barrels down as the heroes try to reach Maddie and the other two captives. Maddie tells Brenner that Eddie cheated all those years ago, making him realize he is the true DK champ. Brenner takes the hammer and smashes the barrels before hurling it at Donkey Kong, destroying him. This causes the rest of the video games to freeze and be brought back up to the ship. Unfortunately for Ludlow, that includes Lady Lisa. The team is recognized as heroes before the White House. Cooper announces he's made a peace treaty with the aliens. Eddie apologizes to Brenner for cheating and admits he's the best in the world. Ludlow misses Lisa until Q-Bert randomly morphs into her. Brenner and Violet become a couple. Eddie then gets a text from Serena to meet him in the bedroom, along with Martha Stewart, who made sandwiches. Eddie sneaks off with excitement. The aliens leave Earth, and Iwatani's hand is restored. 1 year later, Ludlow has married Lisa, and they're the proud parents of 5 Q-Berts. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on bell notification so you can watch more video recaps like this.